Jonathan here, back with a YouTube video. As you can tell by the title, I'm here to give you my review on Forspoken. Now, I've literally played the game for like three hours, I believe it is. About 2.5 hours, 3 hours. And I think I've played enough to review the game. Now, let's get the bad things out the way first. As you can tell, running on 60 FPS, the game, it's very rough. Graphically, the game is very, very rough. Believe it or not, I looked on 720p. So when you play 60 frames per second, performance mode on Forspoken, 720p. That's just not good enough. I'm sorry, but it's not. It should be running at 1080p minimum.
You could at least try.
So these graphics are 720p on 60 FPS, which is absolutely, it's mind blowing. It really is. What it should be running at, on 30 FPS it's 4K, right? So if it's 60 FPS, it should be minimum 1080p or 1440p. Should be easy. Now, another bad thing about the game is the voice acting. The voice acting is it's brutal. Now, you could be having a conversation with somebody. Let me just make one up. So, say if there's a guy here. Say if there's a guy here, right? And you press Y on him to talk to him. He says to you, "Ooh, I might go for a cup of coffee." And that's it. Or it could be this person over here saying, "Oh, I must go get the bus, it's late." Something like that.
In the first place.
Do you know what I mean? Like, the dialogues, the speaking is terrible. It's absolutely horrific. It's just very awkward. It's like NPCs. Like, I'm not even joking. It's literally like NPCs talking. Like, I'm not joking. It's so awkward. It's so embarrassing. Now, on to the good thing. These are the good things. Now, there's loads of stuff to do on this game. So, for example, I've just completed this thing here called a labyrinth. So, basically, what it is, it's an underground dungeon. And if you complete it, you get, obviously, you get awesome upgrades. And you get, like, a special ability. So, you get labyrinths. You get these things called monuments, which is there. Now, when you complete a monument, you also unlock a special ability as well. So, for example, I've just unlocked 15 plus health on my potions. So, the game, it has its bad stuff. And it has its good stuff. Right? Now, let me show you the another good stuff, the gameplay. The gameplay is phenomenal. Now, this here, you can boost. And what you can actually do, you can actually wall climb. So let me show you. So you go like that, so you go like that. Press B, press B, press B. You can actually climb up the walls.
Something's there.
With your powers. Now, what's annoying is this guy here. Frey and Cuff. They're constantly talking. Like, constantly. Like, they don't stop talking. Like, it's just like constantly. Which is a bit annoying. But, you know, it's just part of the game. But yeah, the gameplay is amazing. The story, I can't say anything about the story yet. Because I haven't really gone into it.
Be on your guard.
Stay frosty. Got it.
But, yeah. Apart from that, apart from the bad stuff, there is a good few stuff to the game. There really is. But like I said, what puts me off the game is the graphics. The graphics are 720p, which is just, shouldn't be happening. And the voice acting is just, you know, brutal, basically. So yeah, that's my review for Forspoken. Now what they need to do is, if Forspoken bring out a performance patch, where they add like 60 FPS, 1440p, that'd be a game changer. That'd be an absolute game changer. But yeah, there is plenty to do with stuff. Let me just show you the map, guys. So this here is the map. I think it goes all the way around here. I think it goes up here as well. But I haven't unlocked that bit up there yet. But yeah, there's loads of stuff to do. You won't get bored. There's loads and loads of stuff to do, which is good, of course. So yeah, I'm going to give this game...
You, anyway.
I'm going to give this game... Oh, let's have a think. 7 out of 10. I'm going to give this game a 7 out of 10. And by the way, a huge thanks to Square Enix for the review code. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So I'm going to give this game a 7 out of 10, guys. It's a good game. It has its it has its positives. It has its negatives. But it is a good game. The gameplay is really good. Let me just show you the magic. So the magic, this here, this is where you're, so for example, scatter shot. Let me just show you what a scatter shot is. This is a scatter shot. So basically what it is, you just shoot balls. That's all it basically is. And then the L2, when you press L2, that's your defensive ability. So basically when you hit the enemy with that, you gain health from it. So you have a defensive ability, and you have an attack ability. But when you press L2 and R2, I can't use it because it's not full. When you press L2 and R2, it does a special ability. So yeah, it's a good game. Unfortunately, it's not a 10 out of 10 game though. It does have its negatives and its positives, of course. But I'm going to give this game a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. So thank you for watching, guys. If you've had the video, of course, please give the video a like. Don't forget, if you're new, please subscribe. You're all amazing. Take care. See you in the next video.